Okay, so little channel update video. The channel's now past 1,480 subscribers, so we are getting closer to the 2,000 subscriber milestone, hence the channel forfeit, where I have to wear a Burnley kit in a live stream as a Blackburn Rovers fan. That's basically the ultimate tongue-in-cheek bit of personal British, humiliation there. And I've described that forfeit to death at pretty much every channel update video I've done. I've done a video on the rivalry between Blackburn Rovers and Burnley, and of course Burnley are currently top of the Championship, and Blackburn, we're doing our best to reverse out of the playoffs and miss the playoffs altogether and basically implode as a football club. So it's a little bit of self-deprecating humour behind that one. Now, the rest of the channel update video, view counts. View counts have been solid. It's not been the strongest month in the sense of the last 28 days. April's been a bit of a slow burner to start the month, although not terrible. It's just been a bit slow and steady. But in the last few days, I have noticed something quite interesting, and that's view counts from Canada have gone up quite considerably from where they were 2 months ago on average. In fact, view counts from Canada have quadrupled, if not more, in the last 2 months. So, beginning of the year, I was looking at, where people were viewing from and average watch time and view hours, and Canada was not where it was back in 2018 and 2019 as in regards to channel viewership. Suddenly, over the last 2 months, view counts from Canada have slowly been climbing, and then in the last week, view counts from Canada have climbed considerably, and the last 4 days, Canada has actually been the top performing country of origin of viewers, which is a bit of a surprise. I was not expecting Canada to actually be the top performing country in regards to channel viewership over the weekend, and the channel analytics back that up. And considering that Canada is actually ahead of the UK and Australia in regards to channel viewership over the last 4 days, and the US and New Zealand and Ireland and South Africa, in fact pretty much any other Commonwealth or Anglosphere nation, Canada's actually performed the best over the last 4 days, which is a quirky surprise. I don't know how it's happened, but for some reason Canadians are just liking the content and they're watching a lot of it. So when they are watching, they're watching for longer than other nations. In fact, their average view time is more than double any other nation. So for some reason, view counts from Canada are up, which is nice to see considering that back in 2018 and 2019, view counts from Canada were quite strong, and then from about late 2020 into 2021, view counts from Canada just stopped. I still have subscribers and viewers in Canada, but the view counts were minimal. There was not a lot of views from Canada, and then suddenly in the last couple of months, view counts from Canada have responded quite strongly, and especially over the last 4 days. So view counts from Canada are the surprise because, I was not expecting that. Really was not expecting that, which is a nice, positive, fun surprise to have. I'm actually surprised in the last 4 days Canada's had more views than the US. Overall in the last month, the US is above Canada when it comes to the rankings, but not by much. It's the UK, Australia, the US, Canada, and then New Zealand in regards to channel views over the last month in that order, in the top 5. But in the last 4 days, Canada has been the top performing nation for channel views, which is a nice surprise to have. And it's the first time Canada's actually topped the view charts for anything. So kind of a nice surprise to have. And was not expecting that. So there we go. So that's a nice little channel update video for you guys. I will be doing an NRL Round 6 preview video tomorrow. And there's a lot of matchups to discuss. Some very interesting matchups to discuss. And then we shall look at the NRL ladder as well, because the first 5 rounds have been very, very interesting. There are some surprises in there with teams that are struggling. And we only have one unbeaten team left, which is the Canterbury Bulldogs. And I don't think anyone would have thought the Bulldogs would have been top of the NRL after 5 rounds unbeaten. I think that is a surprise. If anyone had a bet on for that, they could probably retire. The odds for that happening were long. And a lot of people said last year was a one-off. They're going to come back to earth. It was a one-off season. No, they've built on last year and they're doing quite well. And they are missing key players as well, and they are still winning. So it's the sign of a good defensive system with the Bulldogs. They've got one of the best defences in the league right now, and they are performing very, very well, and they rightly deserve to be top of the NRL ladder. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Place in the comments section below what country you're watching from. Are you looking forward to the round 6 of the NRL season? Are you looking forward to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, for example? And a whole host of other topics as well. But from me for now, that is all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will have some more content for you all very, very soon.